Hello, hello. A cop arrested after trying to buy meth. Case dismissed in a murder case when a police officer fails to show up to testify in the trial. And can it be real? And is some stuff really getting cheaper to buy in the last month? We've got the numbers. News 5 Now starts now.
This is News 5 Now, streaming live to your neighborhood and around the world.
Hey everybody, I'm Haley Kennedy. Thanks for checking in with me on WKRG News 5 Now. You may be asking, Haley, what is this? Well, I got you, don't worry. News 5 Now is going to be playing every day at 5:30. We're getting together with you guys live to talk about the big stories of the day. And so we want to hear what you are talking about. We want to have a conversation with you. So we'll share your comments. And of course, all of us are curious about what's going on the Gulf Coast. And so we're going to be talking about that, see what you guys think about it, and we'll talk with you. So every day we are going to be posting a Facebook poll, and we're going to ask you to vote on it. And then we're also going to be asking you a question of the day too. So again, like us on Facebook and go there every day to vote on that poll and answer the questions. Then right here, right now, every afternoon at 5:30, we will bring you those poll results and answers so you can share in the results and find out what everybody is thinking and saying about that stuff. Pretty cool, pretty exciting, right? I'm kind of excited about it. It's pretty interesting. So let's get started. Alrighty, time to count down the big stories we're following for you right now. At number 5, your wallet might be a little fatter. I sure hope my wallet's a little fatter right now. Based on the last Labor Department figures, for the first time in 3 years, inflation last month was below 3%. Now, grocery prices up just 1% from last month. Gas is down 41 cents a gallon since last summer. Can I get an amen? And lots of back-to-school items are a bit cheaper. But in the past year, the cost of car insurance prices have jumped up more than 18%, and rent prices are up 5.1%. Number 4, Foley leaders looking to make it a little easier to hit the brakes and stretch your legs there. It's so pretty over there, I would want to. Plans are to extend sidewalks north on Cedar Street to Fern Avenue and connect 2 existing sidewalks on Hickory Street. Also, plans in the works to add sidewalks on Alabama 59 along Azalea Avenue to Pride Drive. I mean, just look how beautiful it is over there with all of those trees. I love Foley. I could go there every day if I was a reporter over there. I know I'm with you guys in Mobile County. I love you guys, but the Baldwin County reporters, they got it lucky because you guys get to see all that beauty over there. So more concrete is to be laid down to make the city more pedestrian friendly. Number 3, a Pritchard police detective didn't show up to court. So the judge dismissed a murder charge against Kendarius Welch. Pritchard Police Detective Jason Hadaway was a no-show for Welch's preliminary hearing. The Pritchard Police Chief says the detective called the DA to say he would be late because he was working on another case. The DA says a detective not showing up to testify is unusual, and there should have been better communication. The case against Welch isn't necessarily over. If a grand jury indicts him, prosecution would continue. Well, in the meantime, Welch is not walking around on the street. He's behind bars serving out a sentence for a different shooting. Number 2, squatters could be to blame for a house going up in flames. When firefighters rolled up to fight it, fire and heavy smoke were shooting out through the roof. A neighbor told us, no surprise, she's seen too many people going in and out of that house, and a couple weeks ago, the shed burned. Well, officials call the home deplorable, nothing but a nasty brick shell before this suspicious fire. A leaky roof, no inside walls, holes walls, holes in the ceiling and floors, no power or water to the building, and trash everywhere. Look at that trash just on the ground. Cans. Oh, yeah, that doesn't look very appealing. Well, despite 21 documented code violations, squatters had settled in the house before the house was burned. The county says if the owner doesn't clean it up, the county could place a lien on the property or fine the owner. And number 1, a Mobile police officer popped for trying to buy meth. Sergeant Chris Reed's arrested in an undercover drug operation in Baldwin County. Investigators who busted Reed says he showed up to buy drugs in an unmarked Mobile police car. Reed bonded out of jail. He faces a felony charge, and Reed's been placed on administrative leave by the Mobile Police Department, where he's worked since 2012. Well, that's our look at the big stories at this hour. Now, every day we are posting a question of the day on Facebook and ask you to give us your answer in the comments. And we bring the results to you on News 5 Now at 5:30. Our question of the day today is, it's National Filet Mignon Day. What's your top choice for beef cuts? So let's take a look at your answers. This question is making me hungry. My dad makes really, really good steak, and I'm going home next week, and so I'm excited for that, hopefully. All right, Lydia says filet, and when I order, I say as rare as the chef will allow. Let's see. Oh, Kim Naren says prime rib. I like mine to moo. Cooked on the pit boss. That is hilarious. Let's see, what else do you guys have to say? I love steak. Oh, well, Paul Wilson says a hot dog. I'm not really sure if that's a steak, but if you have the right mindset, it's really all about the mindset. If you believe it is, then it is. Steven says all of them. Janice says, I love a good ribeye, bone-in, medium cook with little lovey emojis. Ooh, there's a picture. Brazilian filet mignon with wood sauce from Samuel. You can see this picture right here. It looks like there's mushrooms. It kind of looks like corn, but I hope it's mushrooms, because mushrooms and steak looks good, and it does taste really good. And some mashed potatoes with some rice. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Ooh, Edward Carter said, wrap that filet in bacon and call it good. That's my type of steak. That is really, really good. Bailey says, I like the free ones. Free is always good, especially if it's a steak, because steak can get a little pricey. Let's see, what else do you guys have to say? David Williams says, the best steak I ever had was at a ribeye at the Harbor Room inside the Riverview Plaza Hotel. I might have to go there and get a steak. Julia Rush says, it's National Left-Handed Day. Maybe she makes her steak with her left hand, when you have to flip it over. There, Sandra Perkins Henry said, she commented this minion, and it's like those cake videos. Have you guys seen those cake videos, if it's cake or if it's a real thing? This time, is it steak or is it a minion? You have to cut in and find out. That is so funny. All right. Ribeye all day. Filet is overrated from Bill. We got some brisket lovers in here as well. Ribeye, ribeye, ribeye. Oh, yeah. You guys are too funny. I love all that. This is actually making me hilarious. I'm going to go get some dinner after this. But as well as our question of the day, we also have a poll of the day on Facebook, and where we're asking you to vote on it. Then we're going to bring you the results here on News 5 now at 5:30. Our poll today asked you if you think if football season is quickly approaching. So would you prefer to watch NFL or SEC football? I know what my vote is. Go Tigers. Well, 90% of you said, give me my SEC football. 10% of you said, yo, I like the pros. I watch the NFL more. I am so excited for football season this year. I graduated from LSU in 2023. I know, I'm in Alabama now, but the Tigers still have my heart, guys. I'm sorry. But yes, I'm going to one of their football games this season, hopefully two, because I used to be in a program at LSU and we're having a tailgate, so I'm really excited to go back and see some of my friends. But thank you guys so much for joining the party here on News 5 Now. Now, this is what I want you to do next. Go over to Facebook, answer our next question of the day. What would you give as your best hurricane preparation tip to an out-of-towner who just moved to the Gulf Coast? Now, that is a very important poll or question, I would say, because hurricane season, it's here. So go vote in the next Facebook poll, and we want you to also vote for this poll, which is, what kind of snacks do you prefer, salty or sweet? I already know my answer for that one, but you guys have to see my answer tomorrow on the poll, so you guys got to go vote so then you can see it, okay? So we'll be right back here tomorrow on News 5 Now at 5:30 to share those results, okay? Well, in the meantime, you can always check in with me and the rest of our team on WKRG.com and on our Facebook page. Go give me some follows on Facebook, guys. I love you guys. Show me some love, too. And on our WKRG Facebook as well. And then also turn on your TVs right now. You can watch the rest of CBS Evenings with Nora O'Donnell, but then you'll be right there where you need to be at 6 o'clock to tune in for WKRG News 5 at 6. Now, Ernesto is now a hurricane, and Chief Meteorologist Ed Bloodsworth is tracking it for you guys. Sports anchor Gerhard Mathagani is talking high school football, taking a look at Foley High's chances to making it back to the top of the region. And Peter Albrecht is digging into the Florida District 1's congressional race with Matt Gaetz and challenger Aaron Dimmick. So we'll see you guys on your TV screens in a few minutes on WKRG News 5 at 6. Thank you so much for joining us today on News 5 Now. See you guys later.